Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day today to participate in this in person survey. My name is Lindo Dobashi. I am the grad student that set up the survey and will be the one interviewing each of you personally. To refresh everyone's memory, the questions I'll be asking you will delve into your personality first before exploring your attachment styles in regard to your relationships and obligations. You are free to opt out at any time or skip any questions asked of you. I'll be answering any questions that may arise during and between each interview. With that, please help yourself to the various refreshments provided by my mentor. I will try to make this as quick as possible so that you may all get compensated and be able to continue your days. Thank you again. I'll be going in order of response to the initial survey opportunity, starting with, last but not least, thank you for your patience. This way to the meeting room. Please, take a seat where you're the most comfortable. If you have no preference, you can sit right across from me in that seat. Very good. Now, just as the original onboarding stated, this interview will be recorded for more accurate documentation. These recordings will only be accessible upon request and will remain in the university archive. It will not be copied or distributed. They will only be used as a source to reference and build more research on. However, despite this, you will be kept completely anonymous. Your name, any personal details, and additional information you'd like us to keep confidential will be granted. It will be struck from the original audio, and a transcript of the audio will remain sealed to everyone apart from myself, the library staff, and those who are given proper authorization. Any leaking of this information will be handled with swiftness, care, and severity towards those who leaked it. With all of that being reiterated to you again, would you still like to proceed with this interview? Excellent. Let's begin. We'll be skipping over the general information and jump straight into it. You can answer these questions and any follow up questions however you'd like, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Make the answers vague or detailed, long or short, but full disclosure that the way that you answer these questions will be noted. It will not be categorized as being good or bad, but rather will act as supplemental material to the survey as a whole. First question: how would you describe your personality? hmm Are these words descriptors you found or were given to you by those around you? If mixed, can you pick out which descriptors fall into which category? hmm Now, out of those descriptors, which is your favorite and why? Tell me some negative descriptors you'd associate your personality with, if any. hmm Hmm. And again, were these found or given to you? And if mixed, which falls into which category? Hmm. Out of those descriptors, which is the one you'd wish to change? hmm Describe how you spend your free time alone. Mhm. Hmm. Now describe how you spend your free time with loved ones, whether friends, family, or romantic partner. Hmm. When something upsets you, what do you do? What is your preferred way to be comforted? Mhm. Describe what commitment means to you and how it makes you feel in any scenario you can apply it to. Mhm. How important is honesty in a relationship? Do you believe that there are good reasons for people to be dishonest? Hmm. I have to say, the statement, last but not least, greatly applies here. Your answers have been the most thought provoking. You look skeptical, but it's true. None of the other people that I've interviewed today have been given that comment on their answers. I could play back all of the recordings if you don't believe me. They're confidential to the public, yes, but we aren't in public, and I am the only one who can give people the authorization at will. I'd like to delve into you and what you have to offer this research further. Would you be interested in scheduling another interview with me? You'll be compensated, of course. Even more should you want. Excellent. I'll schedule our date and be in contact with you before the end of day. Hmm? Did you mishear me? I said that I'll schedule the date and be in contact with you before end of day. It shouldn't be too far out. You did state in the original onboarding that you had an open and flexible schedule. And the sooner we get you back in, the better, as your mind will still be fresh from what we've talked about here today. But that's all I have for you. Let me walk you out to your car. No, no, I insist. It's lunchtime, which means there aren't too many people around in the parking garage. I've been working in this building for about a year, and I still feel wary about the parking garage at certain times of the day. Was was that your stomach grumbling? Come to think of it, I didn't say you take any of the snacks or drinks provided. Hmm? Oh, I was just trying to remember if we had any leftover pasta from yesterday's catering order. If you'd like, I could warm you a plate as additional compensation for being the last of the interviewees. It wouldn't be any trouble at all. There's so much of it. It'd be nice to know that at least not all of it would go to waste. I'll show you to the kitchen. What to ask them for this upcoming interview? The questions have to be thought-provoking. They have to make them stop and really think. Because when they do, they get this certain look on their face. First, it's the lip bite, and then slowly one of their hands comes up to their mouth. Their nails end up being their next victim. An endearing but dangerous habit if they chew on their nails too often. I wonder if I can break that habit of theirs. If they had a pen or something similar in their hand, would they start chewing on that instead, or would they stick to their nails? Judging by how they reacted to me wanting to walk them to their car, and then to the lunch suggestion, it's clear they aren't used to being taken care of. They turned almost childlike when I finally convinced them, and added whine to their voice, a pout to their lips. They sit and observe quietly. They let others take the lead. They don't have the instinct that comes with having to grow up quickly. They're a follower. Even if they were to create a world for themselves, they'd want someone in it to follow. Would they prefer to create the world, or let someone create it for them? They respond well to rules and guidelines. They seemed lost to even knowing which seat to choose during the initial interview process. They listen, hanging on to sentences as if waiting for a cue. They took their time to respond, constantly glancing at me as if waiting to be told what to say. There's more to this, more that I can use, but to be sure, this second interview will be necessary. Now is the matter of switching this professional relationship to one that's more personal. I can't let go of someone this interesting. But with their reliance on authority, they might be hesitant. Then again, I'm the authority in this situation. And if I give them the all right along with the technical sounding explanation, they'd believe me. It's funny. Despite their want to follow, they still have this dull spark in their eye that's begging for something to make it brighter. But what is it? To feel comfortable enough to not only obey, but rebel. I could see them fitting the bratty type. We'll see what the next interview reveals. And if I play my cards right, then there will be an actual date that follows with little to no resistance. Thank you again for agreeing to lunch with me once again. Now, let's see here. What kinds of soups or sandwiches do you like? Do you have any allergies I should know about? I'm asking because I'm ordering for you, silly. You're exhausted. You are answering extensive questions on little to no food, and by the way, you've been stifling yawns since this morning. You were also answering on lack of sleep. Remember, in my area of study, I'd be laughed out of the classroom if I couldn't pick up on these basic physical cues. It's not a bother. You've helped so much with my research. Really, I should be doing more. It looks like the self-serve kiosk is misbehaving. I'm going to talk to one of the employees. Go stand over there and wait for me to get the order in. Hello. I was trying to order on the kiosk. It doesn't seem to be taking my order. No, it's no problem at all. Don't worry about it. Technology is just finicky sometimes, isn't it? Well, I'd like an order of this soup, this soup. All right, just placed our orders. Shall we go find a seat? Hang on. That face you were making. Why were you making it? You looked upset. Did something happen? I'm not going to think it's stupid. I want to know. If something upset you, you didn't like how I was talking to the employee. Did you think I was being rude, or you were feeling jealous? I see. It's because we're here together and you want the attention solely on you, is that right? No, it isn't stupid. It doesn't matter if we just met. You're allowed to feel jealous. It's a natural emotion. I'm not going to make you feel bad for feeling it. If anything, I'm flattered that you already seem to want my attention that much. Don't worry. It's you that I'm here with, and you that I'm taking out to lunch, right? Very good. How about we sit by the window so we can watch the rain, hmm? Go sit yourself right over there in the seat facing the wall. I'll catch up with you once I have our orders. What a sweetheart. I couldn't have imagined a more perfect turn of events. You'll be mine in no time at all. And then, the real work can begin.